Party. Welcome back to the final race of the 125E season. Ernesto Fonseca, last year's champion, #1. Our leader, his teammate Ron Codd, in great position to win the title.
All he's got to do is keep it on 2 wheels from here on out, and he's going to have it. And I don't know that he's going to really try that hard to get by his teammate.
Ryan Clark with our helmet cam. He's right behind Ramsey and Sellers. Brock Sellers fighting for a top 5 position.
Well, there's a look at a block pass there on the Pro Circuit rider. Over the triple to the inside. He was able to make that stick. There's a look at Sellers, who's having to come from so far behind. What a heartbreak. The same thing happened to him in the first corner, and this heat race on the inside, main event on the outside, and well, this kid is going to be so disappointed to know that he's led the series all the way to here and lost it at the final round.
Our leaders, Fonseca and Roncada. Roncada with no hole shots this year, despite getting 4 wins.
He's been the dominant guy in this class. Pastrana has been fast at times. You know, there's plenty of guys that have stepped up to the plate, but he has stepped up more than anyone else, and I think he's the biggest intimidator of this class right now. He doesn't need the hole shot to get out there and win.
David, I think Pastrana's accident cost him a couple of positions, but more importantly, he lost precious time to these guys.
I'll tell you what the problem is there is that when Travis makes a little mistake, he's still able to recover. And if he could have got around these guys and won this race, I think he had the speed to do it. He could have taken second place away in the overall title from Sellers.
Yamaha of Troy, 1 and 2, with Fonseca looking for his first win of the season. Roncada hoping for his first championship. All he has to do is place in front of Sellers, or if Pastrana wins, he needs a 3rd or better to win the championship.
Well, it's just going to be a cakewalk for him here. Just follow his teammate around. His teammate will be happy to get his first win of the year and not become a part of that stat you mentioned earlier. And Roncada is just going to be so happy to finish up in second and win his title.
Travis Pastrana showing great spirit. He's moved into 3rd now. It's important for Fonseca to kind of keep up the pace now.
Right, because you can't relax. And just like in the 250 class we've seen this year, Villemin is one of those guys that you just cannot relax and settle into a pace with 4 or 5 laps to go. He will just catch you and put the pressure on. Pastrana can do the same thing.
The never-say-die attitude of Brock Sellers. He's moved into 5th, right behind Nick Way.
You know, as far back as he's come to catch Nick Way, Nick's in trouble here, and that he's not able to jump that triple out of the corner. There's a few places on the racetrack where he's making little mistakes, and Sellers, with the pace he's had so far, he's going to eat him alive.
Way has been so consistent. He's never been out of the top 10 all season long, but he's been in a difficult division.
Yes, and he's looked at me a few times, cruising through the pits, going, man, what do I have to do? And I, well, you've got to jump the triples for one thing. There's Sellers gets by on the inside. That's a huge triple, and if you don't get lined up perfect, it's a much smarter move to back down.
So Sellers comes all the way back up to 4th place after being pushed off the track in the first turn. What a comeback.
I think Nick Way is caught off the guard the same way that Fonseca was early in the season and just hasn't been able to respond. Here, finally, in the last couple of races, I thought New Orleans was a race where Fonseca may have done well, and he got in a first-turn crash, and, you know, those results really didn't show his talent. Here, it is starting to show.
David, if this scenario continues, team orders are out the window under these current conditions.
No, it doesn't matter. I think right here, it's hard to say. What if I were in Fonseca's or Roncada's shoes, rather, I would just take the title, let my teammate get the win, and have a great night for Yamaha of Troy. That's going to be a fun party.
Last year, #1 Fonseca became the first rider to win a 125 title in his very first pro season. He didn't have the advantage of surprise this year. Roncada last year was a regroup season for him. He was injured much of the season.
You know, that's actually, it can be a good thing. You know, when you've got all these problems, you clear out everything and you just work on the task. And he's obviously focused. He came in here very ready. Pastrana, a fine season in his first year. Look at that. Sellers has caught Pastrana. So Sellers is riding with so much heart right now, and man, my hat goes off to him for having to come from so far behind in both the heat race and the main event. I thought he could put that heat race behind him and get in the main with a good attitude. It happened to him again, and he still didn't give up.
There they are. Pastrana in a battle with Sellers now. Travis has it all. Flash, speed, ability, and especially spirit. He's won 2 races on the season. Here's Sellers in the whoop section. Sellers, a little bobble, and Pastrana shuts the door. But Sellers is breathing down Pastrana's neck, that's for sure.
And that last lap is weird. Pastrana had a way something happened there. He lost about 5 seconds that lap. He cased that triple. He's made a couple of mistakes, and at the same time, Sellers has really poured on the pressure.
So a great race within a race for third place. Toyota Trucks presents more EA Sports Supercross when we return to the Chicago area.